All right, welcome to a brand new video of the Wizards. I'm your host, the Wizard Man, and I am here to bring you the up-to-date news and the latest all about the Wizards Guild. We're gonna take a look here. So this week was, was a rough week. We have been playing really good teams. These are all teams that are ranked fairly high, actually. And so, again, I always keep emphasizing no shame in our placement. Obviously, we would have loved to place higher, but given the fact that we are a new team and also that we're not able to fill in all the frays, I feel that we performed pretty good still. We're still right there. Like, if you really think about it, there's a total of 10 teams, and we finished right close to the middle of the pack. I mean, the middle of the pack is 5, so we're one underneath of it. And so we finished 6, guys. We had a total of 84 points. The highest team was P2E Kings. They had 171, followed by ZZ, 9PZA, 165, Tentacles of Thog, 112, Ice Cream Syndicate, 105, and Monster Nest, 93. And these are pretty good ranked teams. If you were to look at P2E, and then let's see here, how can we get? Okay, we take a look. They're ranked 80th in the world. So I mean, hey, we're playing against some really tough competition. So no shame in that. Let's go back to our brawl here. I'm not going to pull up all those things because it makes me go back and forth. But you guys can take a look at that for yourself just by clicking on the guild there. And you can find all the information. But as I showed you there, really, really good teams that we're playing. And, again, no shame. Let's go ahead and go through our members here. And I do want to give them thanks, especially, all everything that we're doing. We're learning as we play, and it's great to see you guys growing and doing good, and I want to thank you guys for being here, for participating, and for your contributions and donations. Those are all appreciated. So let's go ahead and proceed here with our top numero uno was Satellizer. He was 5-4. So Satellizer, thank you there. You participated. You did really well. We had Rush. He's been doing really good every week. So Rush, you're a new member, and I appreciate you here, brother. You're doing a great job. Fantastic. He was at 50%, and he did really well. So thank you there. We have Sky as well. He's been around here for a while, and I thank you for sticking around here. You've been through our growing pains where we got rid of some members that weren't participating, weren't donating, weren't just didn't really care. But Sky really cares, and thank you. I appreciate you. 3 and 4. Thank you for that. Crypto Man Sam, he's been here these last few weeks. He's been battling, doing really good. He's one of our top guys. If it wasn't for me, I really had a great week. So, between me and him, and I would have been just as happy saying him if he took the first spot. I have no shame. Crypto Man Sam, man, thank you so much, brother. You've really stepped up your game, man. You really have been doing really well. I've noticed you, so I thank you and commend you for that. 3 and 4 at the 4th spot. So he's part of the 4 horsemen. These are our 4 horsemen, guys. I forgot to mention that, I think, last week. But, 4 horsemen. Here we are. And so thank you, Crypto Man Sam, at the 4th spot. Tasty Mints, another one that's been really doing really great. Thank you, Tasty. Your donations are definitely appreciated. I even thanked you here, letting you know how truly his help to the community has been. It's been very important, opening up those doors for us, getting really close to the store purchase of the Gladiator cards. So I'm really excited to see that. Hopefully we'll get those soon, guys. Again, your donations are much appreciated and much needed, guys, to keep this community growing. And Tasty has been a huge, important part in that. So thank you, Tasty, at 3 and 5 at the 5th spot. Proceeding down the list, Beezol Bub What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Beelzebub, he was 3 and 5 at the 6th spot. Make Believe, and he was also at the 7th spot for 3 of 6. And then me, I fell to the bottom almost of the barrel at the 8th spot, 2 and 4. So this has probably been my worst week out of all the weeks that I played. So sorry about that, guys. I couldn't help out in that department as much as I wanted to. And then we had Seated Droid, or Druid, I believe that's just pronounced Seated Druid. 1 and 4. And then Clems, one of our new members that we put into the fray just to give him a shot here. So don't feel bad, Clems. You know, you're new, you're getting to the development of this, and I appreciate you. I know that you had to rent out some players to play in the alpha card, so thank you for that. You know, anytime you guys help out, you know, whether you do good or bad, hey, this is a learning experience. Think about it that way. You're going to get better. You're going to develop your skills. You're going to find out, you know, these phrases, they put you in with these rules, you know, that you may not be used to. And I think you may have been a little bit nervous as well because you're new and participating. You want to do well, and I sent you a private message, you know, letting you know, put you at ease and in comfort. You know, I know that you were a little nervous, so no worries, man. Everything's good and fine and dandy. We're gonna get better. We're a new squad. Let's go ahead and take a look at our members here and the performances, because you know I want to also individually commend you on your jobs as you do on your season. And so you know, I'm sorry that I may have overshadowed some of you guys, but to me it's been an amazing, I keep saying that, an amazing journey, because I really didn't think I would be placing this high and doing this well, you know, and because I do a lot of things. It's really hard to you know, to keep up with you guys and to check in on you guys, and then to bring in the new members and bring them up to date. And then I privately message you, some of you individually, just to talk to you, just to get a feel for you guys, you know, because as a leader, I feel that's very important to have a relationship, a one-on-one, you know. That's why I emphasize so much about the Discord, because I'm able, you know, if you have like say a family situation, you don't have to reveal that information, you know. We can keep that between you and I, you know. We can share a couple of things. I really love that, you know. That's what I try to work. That's why it's hard for me to always be placed at number 1, and that's why this week I've been kind of like, you know, kind of like, how do I say, not bragging, but just really just putting it out there to let you guys know that I'm really proud of what I've done, you know. And so, but I don't want to overshadow the other members. Like Cryptoman Sam's done a tremendous job. I mean, look at him, 1,971. Hats off to you, man. I know you're working your ass off, you know, and you're also working. You mentioned that you work. So just being there and doing both, that's fantastic, man. So hats off to you. Rush, another one that's always there on the top, on the very top. Him and Make Believe. So Rush at the number 3 spot. Make Believe at the 4 spot, which, you know, Make Believe always does phenomenal. I even let him know that he has, you know, his hard work and dedication have transpired onto me. You know, he's one that I've watched, and so thank you for that, Make Believe. Don't feel ashamed that you're down at the 4th spot, because you've carried that number 1 spot for so many weeks. You know, so hats off to you, brother, and thank you. And then we got Tasty Mints, one of the ones that's always fighting there on that top spot there, and Tasty. As I always mention you, I appreciate you, so thank you for that. So we got, let me see, because I may be losing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Tasty at 5. At 6, Seated Droid. Satellizer at 7. Iubalakubaku, one of our new members from Brazil, our Brazilian friend. Yes, and thank you for being here, and welcome to the Wizards. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay. 8th, Prince of the Lord, a new member as well, and welcome to the Wizards, Prince. We do welcome our new members. I hope you're liking it here. And so we have him at 8, Sky at 9, 10 for Clems, a new member. So let's welcome Clems as well. 11, Beelzebub, Jejo Gui 12, and Lombard 13. Let me see. Did I get that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Lombard. So sorry, guys. I'm getting sidetracked. I wish I would show it in numbers, to be honest with you, because it would make it easier for me. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your participations. If you're in the lower tier, there's no shame in that, guys. We're all going to work at our own pace. We're all going to achieve these milestones, and we're going to get there. Like me, I was all the way down here. Like I told you, I was all the way in the bottom, and I shot up. You know, if I was a crypto coin and you would have invested in me, you would have got 1,000 returns. Anyways, I thought that would be a funny one to sneak in there. So yeah, we're doing really well, guys. We're making strides here. What I wanted to also talk about is that some of you may or may not be participating in these frays, and you know, this is gonna be on a performance base, because I have to be fair, guys. You know, I have to keep it fair for the ones that are like, you know, you figure these guys are fighting for these spots. I can't deny them that. But there is gonna be times where I'm gonna put someone else in that maybe in the lower brackets, just to give you a try. Especially if a member has been struggling, I may alter those cards just to see, to give you guys a little experience. So I'm gonna fluctuate that, guys. I wanted to, because I always like to be honest and to be upfront to let you know what I'm working on, what I'm doing behind the scenes, and what I may plan to do going on forward. Because you know, I want to keep us in good rankings. And so far, I think I've done a very good job at putting you at frays to keep us competitive, because again, we're limited to gold cards right now. No one really has gold cards that we can fill in on the other frays. But if you guys, let me go back to Brawl here. If you guys are interested in participating in the gold frays, the ones that are not playing, all you will need to do is rent these cards. You can go to the market and rent these cards. You will need a summoner for that. Let's take a look. Oh, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me show you that. I guess I'll have to do another video on that. I'll probably do that when that becomes available. See here, because the next brawl is not available until 11 hours from now. It's not letting me show you that. But anyways, that's very simple. You go to the market, you know, and you take a look, and then what you would do is you would go to summoner. You would look for your summoner. You would look for the gold card, remove the regular. You know, you just click on it, and these are the gold cards that are needed for that. And then you can rent a summoner, you know, depending on your expenses, of course. If you have the money, you have the money, and that's cool if you can do it. If you can't, no worries. But I'm just letting you know why all of you can't play. I'm explaining that to new members, and just in general, if you guys weren't aware of that. But anyways, this video may be drowning out. I thought I put in as much information as I can. Thank you guys all for participating. I look forward to our next brawl, and looking forward to improving you guys, helping you as best as I can. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.